Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is... Sorry about that. My name is Seagrain Hart, and welcome back to Path of Exile. I'm gonna try, emphasis on try, to stream till at least 5 o'clock today, which, for those of you who are not aware, I live on the east coast of the United States, so 5 o'clock would be 5 p.m. would, right now it is currently 2 p.m. or 1400 for those of you who use a 24-hour clock. 5 p.m. would be in 3 hours from now, so I'm going to try to stream for 3 hours. However, as was... I know I said this yesterday as well, but as was with yesterday, kind of, if my cough, because of me talking, gets bad enough, then I will stop. I'll definitely stream till 4. However, if I'm able to stream till 5, that will determine, like, tomorrow, what will I do? Like, if I could stream till 5 today, I'll try to stream until 6 tomorrow. So we'll have, essentially, the 3 hours of Path of Exile, and then 1 hour of, like, the second game that I'm streaming, and then the next stream, the next streaming day I'll try to stream until 7, and if I can stream until 7, then we're streaming until 7. So there's that. Now, I already said this in a video that's going live next week. Specifically, I think I said this today, so it would be Tuesday's video. So EU4. That is, for those of you who also watch the YouTube videos. This is not directed towards the people who watch just the streams, just live. This is, once again, I'm trying to emphasize this fact to the people who are watching on YouTube only. That is, there, for whatever reason, they're unable to get to the live streams. Whether they don't have the time, or they live in Asia and are asleep when I stream. According to my analytics, past 28 days, past month or so. So that means like the month of February-ish, of the views that I got, which was roughly around 500, only 3% of those views were subscribers. This is over on Twitch. So I don't know the analytics on... I meant over on YouTube. I don't know the analytics on Twitch. I don't know the analytics on Mixer. I haven't checked BitChute in more than a month, so I don't know that either. But again, as I was saying, 2.9% of the 500 views on YouTube that I've gotten in the past 28 days were subscribers. Once again, as I said in the video that is going to go live on YouTube next week, and I'm saying it again here just in case anyone who watches my Twitch and or my Mixer also goes to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It does help out my channel, both, as I said in the recorded video, both in encouraging me to actually stream, like encouraging me to actually make content, and on YouTube's end in particular, as well as, like, the more you're interacting with my channel, the more likely it is to recommend my content to other people, which helps out the channel immensely. As that's more people who potentially can go to the, like, reach the Twitch streams, reach the Mixer streams, watch the videos, go to the Patreon, which, yes, as far as I'm aware, nobody has gone to the Patreon yet. I have started back up with uploading to the Patreon, so there is that. I'll try, no guarantees, but I will try to keep up with the Patreon. And yes, as you can clearly see, both from the zone that I'm in and this little quest here, I have actually caught up with my other character. On that, the other thing to know, what was it? What was it? Fuck. Like, I had the thought in my head just now, but I forgot it. Oh, right. Yes. No. Whatever. I have... Again, I have no idea if my current build is actually viable for doing the delve. Like, the Azurite mine. I have no idea. It may not be. It may be 100% viable. We'll see if it's actually working. Oh, lovely. I have no idea if it's working. Fuck. See if pulling it up on a different browser. Sorry, I have the Path of Exile Armory extension on Twitch. It's not on Mixer because it doesn't really because it's a Twitch extension. It's not like a OBS extension. It's a Twitch extension. Wait, hold up. Before I do that, let me actually shit. I forgot that I just entered a dungeon zone.
The beast knows that I'm here.
Oh, don't tell me that. I don't want it to know that I'm here yet. Calm down. Okay, let me... I don't think I'm actually signed in on... Okay, that wasn't that. Let's see if I am. I probably still am. No, I've cleared the cache a couple of times. since it was using... Yeah, okay, I'm not signed in. Oh, sorry about that. Because, like, I have no idea how this, the extension works. Like, obviously, it somehow connects to Path of Exile. Obviously. Ah, wonderful. Come on, ad. Ah, lovely. That's a square. A tiny, minuscule square. I have no idea how the extension works. Like, okay, it's supposed to be visible somehow. Ah. Oh, right, that's probably because of this. Alright, well, whatever. Hey, look, it says, alright. No. Sulfite. Azurite isn't until the actual delve. Huh. Oh yeah, if I'm struggling outside the actual mine, I'm pretty sure...
Another good find.
I'm like 100% sure I'm gonna fail. Like, look at how fast they're rushing through me. Then again, I think...
I have nothing more to give. Your death is a mercy.
It's a good thing that one's avoidable. It's nice. I do like it. Like, Friday I will be uploading a vlogish video discussing my thoughts on like the first week of Delirium. Like, I do like the mirror. It's just the fog dissipates too quickly. Like, to me, at least, it does seem like they're focusing more on people. Like, they're focusing more on the end game than anything. And that's fine, that's fine. You definitely want to make sure your players who are that far are still invested, because generally they are going to be the ones who spend money, maybe. Ah, shit. Out of mana again. I don't remember. Have I had this for a couple of days yet? I honestly don't remember if I had this yesterday. If you are wondering what I am talking about, it is this... Not that gem. This gem here. So, Archmage support. I think I've had this since Monday night. But just in case if I haven't, like, just in case, like, last night as opposed to 2 nights ago, I think it was last night that I got this. Yes, it was last night. Because I grinded. I ended early. I watched some videos on YouTube. One of those videos was a video explaining Archmage support and why it's obnoxious. Okay, so what does this do? Supported skills have 1 to 21 added lightning damage. Okay, it has lightning damage. Cool. Supported skills, or it adds lightning damage. Okay, cool. That doesn't really do much. A lot of things add lightning damage. Supported, however, this is where it gets interesting. Supported skills have a base mana cost equal to 6% of unreserved maximum mana. If that value is higher, as well, supported skills gain additional lightning damage equal to 76% of mana cost. If mana cost is not higher than the maximum you could spend. What does that mean? What does that mean? Those two things, like those two, other than the added lightning damage, those two things are important as hell. And here is why. Like, I can't show you like the same thing as like the person on the video did, because they were a higher level than me and they had like their base they had it on a 5 slot. They had their spell on a 5 slot. The spell was 1 slot. Archmage support was a 2nd slot. And then this 3rd slot, the 4th slot, and the 5th slot were also support gems that buffed the lightning damage. That ended it, like, on their video. It was like 17,000 damage. Mine, right now, with lightning tendrils, it does the average DPS of almost 400. Thereabouts 400. I'm not entirely sure what changed, because earlier when I was leveling, it was at 402. But like either way, like, okay, so looking at it right now, DPS is 399.5. If I take off Archmage support, suddenly it's 296. So adding Archmage support adds another 100 damage to it. But if you also look, it says mana cost 20 without the gem mana cost 3. Now remember, I gain lightning damage equal to 76% of mana cost. So whatever the calculation, that calculation is, at 20 mana cost, it's 100 damage. It adds 100 damage. Now here's the interesting part. Supported that first part. Now, the fun thing is those two things, other than not counting this top, the top node, that is the top thing, that is the supported skills have 1 to 121 added lightning damage. That's not important. What is important is is the second two, the second point and the third point. Those two separately, they're fine. Like, they're not compoundedly overpowered whatsoever. Supported skills have base mana cost equal to 6% of unreserved maximum mana. Whatever. That's fine. Cool. Awesome. But, and not just that, but supported skills gain added lightning damage equal to 76% of mana cost if mana cost is not higher than the maximum you can spend. Cool. Wonderful. Awesome. Useful, not in a lot of situations, but useful. But when you add those two together, like, let's say instead, like at 20, it adds roughly about 100. But what if the mana cost was 200? If 20 is 100, then that means if it follows like a linear pattern, like if it's like if the pattern is 1 mana cost equals 5 lightning damage, that would be the 20 to 100. Then 200 mana would add 1,000 damage. 2,000 mana would add 10,000 damage. And that's just with this one spell, Lightning Tendrils, and only one support gem. Like, I have a cloak in my stash that I will be sinking every single armor's scrap that I find into. The reason being is it's a 3-node, and not only is it a 3 connected nodes, they're all blue. So I could sit there and say Lightning Tendrils with Archmage support and increased critical strike support. So that would mean Lightning Tendrils has a higher percent chance to do crits, but also has a higher base damage because of my mana. It gets crazy over time. I mean, like I said, they were able to get a spell to have 17,000 attack. One spell. Just launch it. Boom. 17,000. Yeah, that's not really all that fancy in late game when bosses have millions of health, but 17,000 attack. That's a lot. You're essentially hitting for 17,000. And depending upon the DPS of that skill, it could be even higher.
Far too much baggage.
Like, for instance, the DPS of this, the cast time of lightning tendrils is 0.2 seconds. So I can cast it 5 times. I'm essentially casting it 5 times every second. Hence why the DPS is so high. Because if you look at it here, like, let me just double check. Yeah. Like, if you look at it here, it's saying, like, without Archmage support, Lightning Tendrils does 6 to 106 damage. With Archmage support, now it's doing 18 to 133. So it increases it a little bit, but that's only because I don't really have that high of a mana, of like a mana storage. Therefore, the mana cost is not that high. Therefore, the buff, not that high. But as my mana increases, that cost will go up. And as that cost goes up, so too does the damage. Now, it's sad, but sadly, Archmage support does not work with minions. I can't buff my minions so they do lightning damage. It would be nice if I could do that. Like, I'm sure there's probably some shuffle this around like so way. But I haven't figured it out. I'm sure those of you who have played Path of Exile far longer than I have can sit there and say, yes, there is. You do this gem, this gem, this gem, and this gem on this equipment. Or you could say, no, there's not. I don't know. I don't really pay too much attention. At least in games like this, I don't really pay too much attention to the meta. Like, even when I was playing, like, even when I was doing League of Legends, which I may return to eventually. That is something on the list of things I would like to do. As I still have not actually unlocked the ability to do ranked play, which was the whole point of that series, me getting to ranked play.
Another goodbye.
Okay, I have no idea what I am going to do. That is to say, I have no idea if I'm going to sit there and turn around and start delve, like right away. Or if I'm going to hold off, do a little bit of grinding again, maybe get to Act 5, and then do delve. Ugh. Ah, shit. Ah. Yeah. That's what it is. Okay. Wow, I actually got pretty far in. Tab is the button I'm supposed to be doing. Nope. Now we go. Alright, that big guy is part of the big guys. Sorry. Now deal with the big guys. Please. Probably talk a lot about a lot of things. And like that vlog-ish. It'll probably be like a semi vlog slash rant. I'm not sure. I wonder how quickly I can get, Yeah, see? Now it's saying it's 402 again. I'm no idea... no idea what I did differently. No idea. I found mine too, but it's not what I was looking for. I was looking for the way to get over there, which apparently is right there. Which should have been expected, but I don't know. It could have connected over here. Could have connected over here. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. Master favor? Oh, because Master of the Depths.
Ah, this is the stuff. Good.
Not that, that means anything to me yet. As the Master favor stuff is really only useful in endgame for reasons. I say reasons because I'm not sure about those reasons. Alright, I'm going to try this once today. If I fail it, I'll try it again when I get to Act 5. Like, I'll go back and say, alright, I've leveled a bunch. Hopefully. And maybe I'll be... maybe I'll be 45 to 50 at that point. Maybe higher. One would hope, hopefully higher. Depends upon how much grinding I do.
Looks like shite, eh? Well, don't judge a mine by its entrance. Eternals used to pull all sorts of goodies out of these rocks, and they never had my secret weapon. Just inside the mine shaft is my creaky little crawler. Took one of...
Yeah, see, the problem is all of the, like, this requires Azurite, which, sadly, I currently do not have. We sell these items. Where's the stash? This is the thing that I was talking about, the 3-linked node. Of course, there is no guild stash because I have not purchased it yet. 6 and 7. Sadly, though, I have 0 of these and 0 of these. I just started with this, so I have 0 darkness protection. I'm mitigating no darkness. So being in the darkness right now
This is crawler.
is a bad idea for me.
Scouting out a few valuables.
So this is my mine. See, okay. Now, here is a big part. A big thing. It's entirely possible that that's a connection. right there. Okay, but back to what I was saying. Here's a big part, a big thing. I like Path of Exile almost as much as I like Dwarf Fortress. Maybe even more. Now, why have I said that? As I said in the same video, that is the video that I recorded today, this morning, contains currency. Okay. There's supposed to be some way to get to here. It's possible this could be a way. It's possible this could be a way. Oh, wait, no. That's not a way. I wasn't expecting... No, let's continue with what I was saying. So, why have I mentioned Dwarf Fortress? I'm not streaming it today, am I? Probably not, since I'm only going to be going to 5 o'clock. Possibly, maybe, who knows. But why have I mentioned it? I have mentioned it because of one main thing. When talking my YouTube, I want there to be 2, maybe 3 games that I am consistently making some sort of content with. What do I mean by this? What I mean by this, quite simply, is whether it's stream VODs, stream videos on demand, that is recordings of the streams, or just recorded videos like what I'm doing with EU4 and Territory Idol. I would like 2 to 3 games that I'm always making some sort of content for. Right now, as many of you are that watch YouTube are aware, that includes, like, Dwarf Fortress is one of those. Because I've granted, yes, there has been times where I haven't uploaded anything with Dwarf Fortress, but consistently there is always some sort of Dwarf Fortress series going on my channel for the past couple of years. Whether it's routinely being updated how it should or not, there's always some sort of Dwarf Fortress content in the works or being done. I would like Path of Exile to be that second one, depending upon how exactly the Azurite Mine works. It could be a way to make that continuous, repeatable content. Like, for instance, say I've gone through... bumped my mic. I've gone through and completed all of the acts. Path of Exile 2, the new acts have come out. I've gone and completed them. What do I have left beyond just making a new character and trying out a different build? I have the mines, and I have the maps. And it is those two things that potentially could lead to me having some sort of repeatable content. So if suddenly, like midway through this league, you're seeing me, you're on YouTube, you're watching some of my stuff, and you get a prompt of that I just uploaded a new video, and it's me doing delve. If that happens, that means two things. One, delve works how I hope it does. And two, I will try not to be doing delve on the streams if I'm still continuing the streams. On that note, I may continue, essentially hard lock Path of Exile, out of the rotation. I'm always going to be doing it all the way up until the end of Delirium. But the problem with that is I'm doing this. I swapped it in for the daily thing, even though I said I wasn't going to do the rotation. I rotated the games because Delirium sounded fun, and granted, so far it has been fun, but that wasn't exactly the point. What if the next... I bumped my mic again. What if the next league is also, whatever it may be, also sounds fun and turns out to be fun? And that's really one of the main problems with this kind of system. Diablo kind of has it, or at least from what I've seen, they tried having it. Okay. That kind of answered my question. That right there. That are adjacent to ones you have previously completed. So once I complete this one, I can't just sit there and just do it over and over and over again and expect to get... Once I've completed this one, sorry, not this one, but this one, I can't expect to do that, to do it over and over again and expect to get rewards over and over again. Maybe I can. Maybe I'm reading that maybe that's something that it doesn't mention. But the one other thing is the darkness, and the darkness potentially is how I can create that repeatable content. Because every time you do a delve, it creates a new instance. If you're the party leader, it creates a new instance. So you can, for instance, this delve, for instance, say I've gone and I'm going all the way down to delve depth 250. I could keep going and doing depth 2, depth 2, depth 10, depth 100 delves and be going into the darkness and finding shit that way. That could be a way I could do the repeatable content. Yes, eventually it'll just be the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And for those of you who don't upload content on YouTube, that is something YouTube does not like, and you cannot monetize those videos, which monetization is the main way on YouTube people get money. So that's not exactly something you want to do a lot. Blow up fractured walls with dynamite to find a path to this encounter. There are 3. From what I see right now, there are 3 possible ways to get here. 1 is this one. 2 is this one. 3 is this one. We will know once we get there. If we get there. Okay. Enough delaying. Let's try to see if we can get this done. Chances are no. Maybe. Nope. I died, but that was because I looked down. Alright. Resurrect at checkpoint. There was supposed to be a button to go back to the delve. But I don't see it. It was like in the top left. I don't see it. Oh. Hold up. Okay. We'll try it until I run out of... We'll do the same thing that we did previously, where I tried it until I ran out of enough sulfite. And if I cannot complete it, I will turn around and... Yeah. I'll turn around and pray that the equipment that I can get from the store, or even from completing Act 4, will be enough. Obviously, leveling up will also hopefully be enough. Now, if I can complete this at level 35, at level 75, which it looks like I can't because I'm once again stuck. Oh, no, I survived that. Which is interesting. No, what are you doing? Don't... Why was I going backwards? And of course, for some reason... That is the part I don't understand. I go to go this way, but I go that way. Why? It made no sense to me. Like, what was I trying to, like, go around, like, go back to go around the monsters? Like, even with, like, even doing the flame dash, it made no sense. Why was I going backwards when, like the opposite direction that I clicked? That in a part is one of the things that I do not like about this game. Why am I going backwards? I shouldn't be going backwards. Like, see, that right there. Why did I go backwards? That is not the location I wanted to go to. Is it based off of the direction your character is facing? Is it based off of the direction your mouse is pointing relative to your character? What is it? How does that work? I don't know, and it infuriates me that it's not clear. It just says teleport to a location. What location? How is the location determined? It's infuriating with how unclear it is. That's the other thing that I'm not entirely sure what decision went into it. Like, this is supposed to be the first delve you do. Like, I think I said... I probably said this previously. This is supposed to be the first delve you do. What's with the obnoxious swarm of enemies? I don't know. I don't know. See if going to... So there's no portal in there. Which is fine. Obviously, there's a portal in the... or waypoint. in the town. Let's see. I don't think you... Yeah, you don't.
See ya.
Do you?
What do you need now?
Well, you've got weapons. Bone circlet. Does energy shield. It has that 3. Look at this. Armor, energy shield. Armor, energy shield. Alright. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to stick summon skeletons there. We're going to stick you there since we have not... using smite. And I suppose we could leave that there. Now, if that was a 3... I probably would move the stuff. But since it's not, I don't exactly have a reason. Now that adds armor and energy shield. Which, so does that as well. That wasn't exactly the point. But that requires level 39. 1925. I'd need something that was better than 214 and 43 in order for it to be worth putting on. Which that is. So, let's...
Will be remembered.
go back up
Yes?
here and say orb of you.
Until next time.
What do you want?
Purchase. I cannot use it yet. 16 intelligence. Does that get rid of anything? No, it does not. That's good. Because that means oh no, I bought the wrong one.
I'm watching you.
What can we do for you?
Take care.
Good thing I was able to buy the right one.
What do you want?
There we go.
I'm watching you.
Now let's look at my stash. Let's shove that in there. And I think I'm going to sell this. I know.
What can we do for you?
Probably would be more beneficial to keep it, but that was a sneeze. Jesus fuck. Ah.
Good luck.
Like, I might even complete Act 5. And essentially be on Act 6. I have no idea. Because it's saying monster level 35. So, theoretically, I, at 38, should be doing fine. Theoretically. However, my gear is not at level 35. Like, I wish there was a stat somewhere. Like maybe in MISC that says, this is your gear level. You will have difficulty in zones, in areas, in delves, in maps higher than this level. Oh. Excuse me. Like, for instance, this. Okay, it requires level 37. Does that mean it is of gear level 37? Ah, item level. Okay, so 39. Item level 21. Item level 33. Item level 6. Item level 4. Level 33. Level 4. 33. 12. 17. So yeah, as you can clearly see, my gear on average is in fact actually below 35. So while yes, my build might be perfect for solo delving or even party delving, because my gear is below 35, I will be dying a lot. So as much as I would love to do that, it is against my best interest currently to do so. Let's take a look. I'll use my phone. My phone's calculator. I want the average level of my gear to be 35 or higher. So, pull up my calculator. We've got, hit Alt, a gear that is item level 39 plus an item level that is 21 plus no, an item level that is 26 plus an item level that is 33 plus item level 33, item level 4, item level 8, item level 4, 33, and lastly 17. Let's see, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So divide that by 10, and the average level of my gear is roughly about 22. So firstly, what I should probably do is replace the lower level stuff. So, like for instance, this one, it is item level 4. Where's the other item level 4? That is item level 4. That is item level 8. What will benefit me the most is replacing my belt, replacing my rings, and replacing my amulet. That will benefit me the most. So,
Yes?
as one would do, let's look. Alright, so that is... Hold up. Aha. I need an orb of transmutation, but that is item level 39. So let's buy an orb of transmutation. Let's buy the belt. Let's shove it into my inventory. So I just replaced the item level 4 with an item level 26. No, with an item level 39. Alright, so let's take out one of the 4. And make it there we go. 39. And then again divide by 10. And now our item level is 25. So we went from item level 21, I believe it was. Yeah, item level 21, well, 21.8 to item level 25.3. What we want is item level 35 or above. So let's look at rings, see if they've got rings. They do have rings. They've also got amulets. It's rather strange that, hold up. Okay. I can't use that. However, can I get an orb of chance? With 4 orb of transmutations. Seven. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Oop. And then... Oh, no. Hold up. Yeah. That's what it was. So now I can... What item level is this? 39. So that was item level 8. Now that's item level 39. So let's take this again. Let's delete the 8. Go 39. Equals... Now we're at 28.4. We still need to do our rings, however. 21 to maximum life. Maximum life is not too much of a concern for me. Increased life radius. Resistances. Resistance. It's more health. And it's item level 39. With item level 4 one? Yes. And that is item level 26. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to purchase that. Take out the 4 and shove the 39 in. go into history. Delete the last 4 and make it 39. And now our item level on average is 31.9 or 32. Now, yes, that's not counting the flasks. See if there's anything else here that I would be interested in. Possibly the sapphire ring, which does cold resistance. Although cold resistance isn't really that useful. Maybe. Let's try the Ring of Shining. So that's item level 26. So we'll make the 26 39. And now we're at 33.2. That really doesn't do much because our swords are item level 21 and item level 17. So we do want to replace those quickly.
Next time.
So let's go over to Kira. Do you have any one-handed swords? You do. They require shit that I don't have. But gearing is definitely one of the big things. Or, well, one of the biggest things. Alright, let's shove the stuff into my... Let's shove the no longer being used stuff into my stash. Yeah, I've got a lot of gems. Sue me.
What do you need now?
Sell the older stuff. Except purchase some new stuff. Yeah, looks like I'll need a bunch of orb of transmutation if I really want to buy weapons from her. Which supposedly, over time, as I complete the act,
You will be remembered.
better gear will supposedly come by. Yeah, you know what? I'll try it one more time, and then I'll take a quick break, use the restroom. And then we'll... Actually, I'm probably going to use the restroom, try it one more time at a higher item level. Like, as you know, when we were trying earlier, our item level was... What the fuck was I using my calculator for? Well, either way, as you know, my item level started at 21. However, right now my item level is 33. Will I be able to survive? Who knows? So, I shall be right back. Gotta use the restroom. Yay. Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to complete it. Okay, did shut up. Alright, well, I'm back. And, again, I've got no idea. Can't even use this yet because I haven't actually completed the delve.
Welcome, Exile. Looks like shite, eh? The darkness within those walls is on. Been working on this machine on and off for years. Hard to really test it without the raw materials from the mine. You're here now, though, so maybe that'll change. This beauty can take the azurite you find in there and turn it into flares and dynamite. Enough azurite, and I can make this thing more efficient than it already is. Able to hold a lot more sulfite and able to make better flares and dynamite. Grew up in Oriath. Used to love.
See, it would be nice if instead of azurite, like, it would be nice if instead you used sulfite to upgrade it, or sulfite to make the stuff, but still azurite to upgrade it.
stay in the light.
See if I do a better job at higher item level. Granted, I didn't really replace all that much. I didn't replace my armors at all. Only thing that really, I don't know. Here's hoping the little that I did helped. Oh shit. Nope, it didn't help. Because we've got a rare right fucking there. Yeah. Shit. Oh, shit. That is a little annoying. Oh. There we go. What? Why? You knew I almost got there. I was so close. Oh, Alright. Yeah, I was literally almost there. Alright, one more try. And then that's it. Yeah, I think that's only gonna start working until... or not work. Alright, looks like we're heading that direction. Yep. And I instantly died. Why? I get it was probably because of the thing, but... Alright, so I'm gonna go through Act 4. A little bit. Like, I'm gonna go through the mine. Do some more missions. Collect some more sulfite. Yeah, I will. Okay. Hold up. Okay. Yeah, see, that is definitely a part of the problem. I am wholly underleveled for this. Or, not under-leveled. I'm over-leveled, but I'm under-geared. Like I said, my item level is... what? 33 right now?
I have nothing more to give.
Yeah, I'm gonna hope. By the end of Act 4. It looks like it's supposed to be the direction of the... Why was... Not even gonna question it. Oh, that almost killed me.
Far too much baggage.
Oh, that's a two-handed sword, that's why. Excuse me. Ancestral Protector I do use. Okay. Well, not as often as some other spells.
I have nothing more to give. Your torment is over.
Why was this silk... I'm not even gonna question it. Alright, so that was a dead end. Oh. Ugh. Stand at your own fire. Holy shit. Ah.
Far too much baggage.
Ah. Yeah, that. Okay. Come on, where's the sulfite? Yeah, because it's Azure. Give me some sulfite. Come on.
I have nothing more to give.
Ouch. But that just means I can go down a different route. At least until I run out of different routes. Such as that one. I suppose this is what I get for not actively equipping new gear. But the problem is not a lot of the new gear actually matches like any of my gems. Ooh. Oh, dagger axe. Like, for instance, I could take off Enduring Cry. So, I need weapons, or my gear. I suppose I could also take off Ice, Nova, and Anger, since I don't actually use those. Yeah, really the only time I ever do the control thing is for the Vol summon swords. Yeah, Ancestral Protector definitely affects me. Anger does not. Neither does Ice Nova. Alrighty. Which one am I replacing this with? I could replace it with Morbid Impaler. Hold off. Once I notice that I have the, oh, shit. Yeah, once I notice I have one of those items. And I'll do that. Hey, except I found no sulfite, which I was kind of hoping to. Yeah, no, there's no sulfite today. Oh well. Ah. Alright. No. Didn't I have a Hornell?
Beast, you have every reason to be afraid.
Don't I have a prophecy about that? Let me see something. Oh, my Lord in heaven. Well, they're a little stronger than usual. Oh, well, I'm fucked. Awesome. Didn't know I could get that fucked. Excuse me? That ain't what I said. Okay. Of course it was. Oh, dear,
Nothing more to give.
dear Lord, of course it wasn't all of it. Oh. Suppose that'll be a good show of how good of a situation I'm in. That is, the less I die in this region, the more likely I will survive in the mine. Like the actual Azurite mine stuff. How a flying thing is affected by fire, I have no idea.
Far too much baggage.
Damn it. Ah. Oh.
I have nothing more to give.
Ah. So yeah, this was the way to go.
Far
Hey.
too much baggage.
Huh. Not sure why someone would choose that. I suppose if their like health, like base health regen was high enough, it wouldn't matter. Ah, there it is. Right. Alright, grab that. That increases that, which increases that. Yeah, as someone who likes not dying, energy shield protecting mana instead of health is not useful. Shit.
I have nothing more to give.
Ah. Hmm. Well. Well. This almost looks like a boss arena. Oh. Yeah. No wonder. Oh, fuck. Alrighty. Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually end the stream here. I know an hour earlier than I said I was going to, but I'm gonna end the stream here. Do some take a quick break from Path of Exile, and then tonight I'll probably do some more grinding, level myself up. Hopefully get better gear. See if I can get Delve done eventually. Alright. So, with that, thank you all for watching. If you were watching this live on Twitch or Mixer, do not forget to follow to be notified of next time I go live. As well, if you're watching this after the fact over on YouTube, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe for more content, and hit that bell icon to be notified of next time I upload a video. And I shall see you all next time. And remember, Hail Sithis, Hail Shiva, goodbye.